Hi everyone, good evening, welcome. It's Joshua Teofilos out here. Sorry for coming late. The guys on Instagram actually took a lot of time with questions, and but that's fine. So I finally get through with them, and just fun on Instagram. We just had a 30-minute plus on Instagram, and just really engaging. And I say big shout out to those guys on Instagram, everyone that joined, everyone that asked questions. Trust me, I'll be sharing more, and questions be attended to. So I'm here right now. So let's get started. So I'm just gonna take a few time and just give us an overview about Facebook marketing, and then once I'm done with that, and then I'm gonna start taking in questions. So just come right up and share your questions, okay? So basically I'm gonna share this video on my timeline once we're done. So I'm just gonna walk us through a bit on what's up, what's happening, what's Facebook marketing, what can you actually do with Facebook marketing, how can you use Facebook marketing to better grow and build your business, and what are the opportunities therein. It might be interesting to know that so in my 5 years practicing as a digital media consultant, I have had people who are oftentimes would keep telling you that, hey, Facebook doesn't work for me. I don't know my audience. They're not on Facebook. They're not on Facebook. But then I keep asking them one question. I said, why won't your audience be on Facebook? Okay, why won't your audience be on Facebook? That's the key questions I do ask them. And it's for sure that your audience are on Facebook, because Facebook has the widest audience reach in terms of social media. So if you are thinking that with the range of audience reach Facebook has, you can get your audience there, then you're probably getting it wrong. You're getting it wrong, because there's no other social media that has the number of followers, users that Facebook has. Trust me, there's no other. And if you put together Facebook and family of apps, so which ones are the family of apps? I'm talking about Instagram, I'm talking about WhatsApp, I'm talking about Messenger. If you put all this together, you're definitely gonna know that there's so much potential that you can actually get to benefit from this platform. And what are the things you can actually do to actually build a strong brand, grow a strong community, and build relationship with the customers. So basically, you want to go online, you want to start marketing on Facebook so as to enable you build a strong brand and relationship with your customers. You want to start engaging your customers. You want to be able to meet your customers exactly where they are, and then you want to also not just meet them at exactly where they are, but you want to also pass the right information to them. So how do you understand the kind of information they love to take, they consume? How do you understand the tone of communication you want to communicate with them? All these things are available and are just at your fingertips if only you know how to utilize Facebook tools that are available for you for free. That's the amazing part. It's actually all there for you for free, which is why everywhere I go, I kind of look like a Facebook ambassador, but I'm not, because I keep telling people, I said, hey, you go on Facebook, create a business page, set up profile, do this, do that, and you see your business doing well. And they always like, what do you see about Facebook? I said, it's the right place to be. If you're not on Facebook as a business, then I don't know where you actually want to be. Okay? So let me just quickly run through a few things you probably would want to consider when thinking about Facebook marketing. So you basically would want to have a Facebook business page. Now that's a page. And now if you have a page and your page is doing very well, and you're actually looking forward to building a more strong relationship with your customers, you want to build trust and brand loyalty, you want to create a group within your page, so as to enable you have this close circle where you get to share even more deeper business and product information with the customer. Also be able to take even questions and complaints you literally not be able to take on the page, so as to and also solve it together, and then others could also get to learn from it. You want to be able to even have this group where you can actually probably just do maybe some focus group. So you want to launch a new product from your brand. These are the people that, these customers, they are very close to the brand, they are loyal, they are trusted, they trust you and you trust them. So you might even want to use them as a focus group to test your product. So these are the things you can actually do with Facebook. And talk about the fact that how do you understand, where your customers are, what time is best to communicate with them, and how best to communicate with them. Facebook provides you with insight. So we have Page Insight. A whole lot of brands doesn't know. Like I can tell you, like 1,000 people use this Facebook page, but they don't do anything close to checking Page Insight. That's bad. Even as a person, I check my Instagram profiles inside every day. Because I want to know how my fans, my audience, the people are following me, my friends, I want to know exactly how they are doing, how they engage with my content, what time are they always online, and what's the engagement. And I also want to look at which of my content do they engage most with, and I'll probably just sit down and analyze those content and see why they engage with that content most. So probably I'll be able to understand the kind of content I should be creating more. So, because when it comes to digital, it's not about what you think is right, it's what your audience says is right. So, if you have the best idea, maybe you have a copywriter who is a very good poet, it's not about being that, but it's about what the audience, your customers, connects with, resonates with, engages with, that you put out there. That's what is right, that's what's the best, and that's what you should keep doing, and even do more than that. So that's what marketing online means, and that's why Facebook is the right place for you to actually do this, because you have a whole bunch of free tools that would actually help you do this. Talk about content management. Facebook has a tool, inbuilt tool that you can actually use to schedule posts. So for instance, you're actually a single individual handling a small brand, and your business is not really that big, so you probably doesn't need to actually go and employ a social media manager where you can't. You could just sit down and plan your schedule and say, okay, this week I want to use this week and create content for this month. So you create your content down and go ahead on your page and then schedule your content based on how you've designed your calendar for your content to be going out. And you just go back and sit down and rest and take care of other things while your content keep going out and your audience keep engaging with it. Are we right? So these things are there for you, but you just don't know. And some of us, we know, but we don't know how to do it. So now, it's not just about the fact that you don't know how to do it. Facebook is actually very concerned about businesses, and especially the small businesses, because they understand what it takes for a small business to grow, evolve into a bigger brand or a major brand. So Facebook also has a resource library for everything you would want to know about Facebook. The tools, the product, the packages they have. We have Facebook business there. Go and learn. By next section, when I'm going to be taking us in a practical walkthrough, I'm actually going to be sharing links with us. So I do share on my personal profile, since the lockdown started, the weekly learn from home schedule that Facebook for Business shares every day. And mind you should go follow Facebook for Business on Instagram. They share quite amazing content, and like their page on Facebook so as to be able to learn, because you'll really be able to learn a lot from there. You'll be able to be guided, and a whole lot of things that would help your business stand out. So these are the things you actually want to do. And then what other things would you want to consider? How do you use WhatsApp? There's consumers WhatsApp, and there's WhatsApp for Business. Which are you using? If you are running a business, you should have a WhatsApp for Business. It's important. Trust me, gone are those days when you have to integrate long what do they call it, customer service chatbots on your website and start tracking information they'll send. You have to log in online to go and respond and all those things. No. As simple as it is, you can actually integrate your WhatsApp for Business to your Facebook page. Connect them. Just connect them. You don't need a code to do that. You don't need a special IT person to do that. You can do that on your own. And everybody that lands on your Facebook page, wants to contact you, just click a button and they are able to send you a message on WhatsApp. And up you go. Lula. Now I'm talking. That's how it is. They make all these things there for you, so you'll be able to utilize every little opportunity you have. You'll be able to get the right kind of results that you want. How do you use Facebook Messenger? Now, so many businesses doesn't know the fact that every Facebook page you open comes with a messenger inbox. So you can actually switch between your business messenger and that your private messenger on your phone using the Messenger app. Now, what are things you can actually do with Messenger? Messenger helps you connect with your customer. It helps you build relationship with your customers. Messenger also helps you, deeper connections, help you understand your customers or your audience. Messenger also serves as your customer service tool. Like, you don't need to waste money and making calls to customers. When your customers are on Facebook, they are always online. So they have a problem, they could easily chat you up through Messenger. And then you respond and then solve their problem instantly. You don't have to go making calls and burning airtime. No. Even if you have to hear the person's voice, maybe you need to the person needs to describe the problem or the situation. Messenger makes virtual calls, voice calls, video calls. So these things are actually there. What are you doing with it? How are you leveraging these tools to better, your customers' experiences? Using Messenger to connect with your customers or WhatsApp for business would even makes it easier for you to respond to messages on the go and on time. You don't need to be somewhere and then log onto a PC before you start responding to your inquiries. No, as they come on the go, you're getting instant notifications and you're seeing them because these are instant messaging apps that are integrated into Facebook for you, just to make businesses fun and easy for you. So you should think about how to leverage these tools today. So you want to talk about marketing on Facebook? Yes. Someone asked me a question that was last week. He said, sorry, how many followers do I need to have before I can run ads on Facebook? Oh my goodness. You don't need to have any followers, if you ask myself. All that matters is if you want to run ads, that means you've decided to make more people or reach more audience with your product message, your brand information. You want more people to know about your product. You want more people to take action on your brand. You want more people to convert for you. You want to sell your product. You want more people to buy. Then you want to think of running ads for those products. You don't need to have, a certain number of followers before you can run ads, please. That's naughty. Those were the kind of questions that actually make me want to host this live Q&A section. I remember someone also asked me, said, what's the question? He said, what do I need to open the Facebook page? You don't need anything. You just need a personal Facebook account. For you to open a Facebook page, you need your personal Facebook account first. So if you have your personal Facebook account, you log in and go to create on the dashboard. I'm just going to walk us through these steps next live session. You go to create, click create, decide what you want to create, a group, a page, and then you go ahead and create. So now, is it a business or is it a community or an organization? You choose. And then you choose the business category. If it is business, if it is organization, you choose the organization's category. If it is a personal brand, you choose. What personal brand? Is he a public figure, an entertainer, a musician? You choose. And when you choose, you go ahead and fill in the right information. I remember another question. Now, somebody told me, so I just started my business. That was last year. I was working on my business registration, and the whole COVID-19 situation now happened, so I'm unable to complete my business registration. So, but I've already filed my business name and everything. So, can I still have a Facebook page? Yes. You don't have to wait till you register your business. So long as your business is a valid business and you have some means of identification, then you can go ahead and have a Facebook page. While you now work on registering your business, you should always remember that it's not every small business that is easy to register. Think about the process involved in getting a business registered. Okay? So those are the things you need to think. And if you want to do any of these things and you don't know how to do it, go ahead and ask someone. There are a whole lot of IT persons out there, digital marketers, media persons that can help you. Sometimes you don't need to pay for it. Alright, so if I want to start shooting previous questions I've been asked, I probably might just take the whole day. This is already 5:55, so if we were to start by say 4:30, we would have spent 15 minutes exactly already, but we started 4:35 or so. So I'm just gonna let you guys know that you can start sending in your questions. So as you join, send your question, and I'm just going to go right in and answer your questions, and then at the end of the session I would let you know when next I'm going to be live, because the next time I'm going to come live, I'm probably going to teach you how to do one or two things based on the questions I'm going to be people are going to be asking today. Like on Facebook, when we're running this first section on Instagram, the bulk of the questions people were asking were actually from ads, about Ads Manager, how to run ads. So I think I'm going to do a walkthrough session on that next. So you go ahead now and type in your questions at the comment section. Let me know what are the things you would love to get help on doing, and if there's something you really need to understand. So go ahead and drop your questions and I will attend to it right away. Okay guys, I'm waiting for questions. I'm actually waiting for your question. So what is it you will actually find difficult doing on Facebook? Is it about creating a standard Facebook page? Is it about setting up your Facebook page? Is it about how to integrate or set up your Facebook Messenger? Is it about how to link your Instagram account to your Facebook page? Is it about how to link your WhatsApp for Business to your Facebook page? Is it about how to set up catalogs on Facebook page? If you are selling physical product, yes, you can actually set up a catalog on Facebook and sell your product directly. And if you have an e-commerce website, you can as well integrate that. Now, Facebook gives you a bunch of marketing tools for free that you won't get any other place on social media or any other platform. Think about this. Facebook gives you Ads Manager. It's free to use. Just spend as much as you want, as much as you can. They give you Business Manager if you're a big business or an agency. They give you Event Manager. So, hey, go ahead and track all your events, put them together and understand better how you can, better upscale your business. They give you Commerce Manager for, businesses that are selling physical goods and running e-commerce shops. And they go ahead and then they give you Monetization Manager. There's Marketplace. So what are you looking for? Last week or a week ago, they launched a sticker on how to support small businesses. So you can as well support a small business right from your stories, Instagram stories, right? So what are you waiting for? These are all the tools that are available for you. Are you running a service-based brand? Now, if you're running a service-based brand, it's even sweeter for you because you'll probably be thinking about engagement, conversion, meeting the right people. Now, a simple Facebook page will even help you book appointment with people. So somebody doesn't have to come to your WhatsApp and chat you up and tell you, oh, please, let's say you're a photographer and you have this schedule. Maybe you do home shoots, location based shoots for people at different times, and you have your schedule and people know about it, but they don't know when each of these schedule is free. Now you can actually go ahead and set up appointments on your Facebook page, right? By the time you set up appointment on your Facebook page, you'll be able to add enough details about those appointments, and people will just get to book right away from your Facebook page, and you get a notification, and it will save you time of somebody coming to make an inquiry for us to find out, oh, please, my photographer, when will you be free to take me shot? I know you always have this time and this time and this time. Please, when is this slot available or that slot available? Do you know? So someone can simply come on your Facebook page, check out the available appointment, pick anyone that is convenient and comfortable for him or her, and you just get a notification and then prepare for it, and up you go. Maybe you would just want to put a call through, send a WhatsApp message and confirm the appointment. It's as simple as that. You don't have to stress yourself. Think about, you want to manage your leads. Facebook gives you the ability to run leads campaign, to meet new people, new customers that would actually engage with your brand, your product or your services. I've handled a whole lot of brands on social media, especially Facebook and Instagram. And if there's anything I love doing for small brands, is the fact that I love showing them how to spend little to get more. People always feel like, oh, why should I run ads on Facebook? I don't have a product to sell yet now. I don't have a new service I want to push out, so I don't need to spend money to run ads. But come on, you want people to engage with your content. You want to reach new people every day. You want people to know about your brand. That's how you can spend little every day, and it will amount to a very bigger influence for your brand. These are stuff that I've actually practiced, tested with different brands, and it works magic. So probably I'm just gonna have another session where I'll share engagement strategy with you, and I'll share marketing strategies with you, and I'm just gonna pick some brands and use them as case studies, because I like being practical when I'm talking to people. So come back and ask me, oh, you said we can do this, how do we do that with this? No, I just want to be practical doing it. So trust me, the next live session, guys, is gonna be big, because I'm actually going to be sharing screen with you. I'm going to be walking you through how to do a whole lot of stuff. So now, let me point out some few mistakes people made on Facebook, especially when it comes to setting up a business profile on Facebook. Like, God, I don't know how to describe it, but trust me, anytime I scroll through a Facebook page and I'm not seeing a profile picture, I'm not seeing a cover picture, I feel like beating the person that is managing that page. Because why on earth would you set up a page, no profile picture, no cover picture, and people are following it, people are liking it, you're posting content? That's one. Two, how do you set up a page without a good call to action button? It's not right. Sometimes you have a call to action button, but it's not matching your business or your brand. It's not every brand that should have a call to action button like learn more. It's not every brand that should have a call to action button sign up. So you try to understand, okay, based on what I do, based on the services I offer, based on the product I sell, what should my call to action button be? For God's sake, if you're selling products, right? If you're selling products, your number one call to action is shop now. Shop now. And now, if you're selling a wide range of product, the next call to action you want to understand, you want to think of, is learn more. So you want people to go know more about your products that you have, the different variations or varieties of your product. That's the next thing. Now, if you're actually doing, you have a brand, you're selling a product, but you don't have a website, my dear, you don't have to use the learn more button. Because the learn more is actually supposed to take people to a landing page. Okay, if you are using the learn more button, where do you take them to? You don't use the learn more button to take them to WhatsApp. No. Why not just integrate a WhatsApp for business link, and then people would simply understand that, hey, WhatsApp us to know this, chat us to get this information. It would convert more than learn more button. So sometimes we actually try to do the right thing, but we do it wrongly, and we end up not getting the right results. So these are things you want to take note of. These are things you want to look at and be careful not to do it the other way around. Because if you go the other way around with it, you ain't gonna get the right result. Okay? Oh, guys, people are chatting me up. So I said, if you want to ask a question, just comment below. I didn't say send private message. Okay, I just talked about setting up a Facebook page. I just glanced through it. The fact that if you want to set up a new Facebook page, you click on create on your Facebook homepage on your browser, and then you go ahead and choose, is it a page you want to create, is it a group you want to create, and then the next thing is you want to choose, is it a business or organization. So after deciding that, you want to decide what type of business, and then you just go ahead and fill in the necessary business details or brand information, and then go ahead to complete the settings. Then you're definitely going to need your logo or a display picture for your profile. You're going to need a cover photo. You're going to need to be sure to pick the right call to action button for your page. And then if you're selling products, you also want to go ahead and set up your shop future, you might even want to go a step further in setting up a catalog for your brand, right? So you do that from your ads manager. And mind you, once you're on your page, you can actually access the ads manager from your page, or you go to Ad Center to know campaigns that are running. So that's it about that. I don't think I have much questions again, and it's 5:06, guys. So in the next 4 minutes, I should be rounding up. So guys, we're gonna be rounding up in the next 3 minutes. By 5:10 exactly, we're gonna end the session. So I just wanted to go ahead. Even if you didn't get to join the session today, but you have questions and needs you would want to be taken care of, so you can as well go ahead and comment on this video, because I'm going to share it later on. So you can go ahead and comment on the video and then let me know the things you want to do and what's the challenge about it. And then if you have a brand that is already live on Facebook and you feel you want to do better, you want to upscale, revamp your pages, your brand, you want to take your settings to actually meet up standards, because it's very important to keep to community standards. When I mean community standard, I'm talking about Facebook policy. So what are those standards? What are those best practices Facebook wants you to follow or adhere to when setting up a page? You need to understand that. If you're running ads, you need to be able to keep to Facebook ads policy, because you don't want to break the rules. If you do break the rules, your ads might not get approved, and if your ads gets approved, you might end up having your ads account disabled. And you'll not be able to run ads again until whenever, only God knows. So you want to make sure that you follow the rules, you do the right thing, you follow community best practices. It's important, it's vital to do that. And then also be able to communicate rightly with your audience. So on the next live session, I'm going to actually just walk us through how to create a page, and then what are the key settings you need to take note of on a page. And then at the end of the session, I'll just give us a quick strategy on how to manage a Facebook page. So how do you manage a Facebook page from 0 to 1,000, 1 million followers? Yes, you can actually do that within a year. You can actually do as much as possible. It all depends on your strategy and execution. So I'm just going to give us that secret. Yep, I call it secret, but it's not really a secret. So I'm going to give us that secret. I'm going to break down everything to us step by step, and we're just going to create a page and then we'll get it rolling. So stay tuned and have a nice time, and I'll communicate the day for the next live session. So it was really nice having to run this session with you guys. I really appreciate everyone that joined the session. Once again, I still remain Joshua Theophilus, a digital media consultant, by the grace of grace, a certified Facebook blueprint trainer, and I've been here in this space for 5 years and still counting. And shout out to the people that I look up to, my role models. They inspire me every day. So sometimes they are the reasons why I take steps I literally don't believe I would take. And as a Facebook blueprint trainer, it's one of the key mandates for us to help small businesses grow and build at scale. So that is why I want to help you. So if you have a business need, if you have a concern about your online marketing using Facebook and any of the family of apps, Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp for business, kindly reach out to you. My DM is open. Here I could help you. Drop your question, tell me what you want to do, and then I'll help you on how to go about it. Cheers. We got each other. Trust me. Yeah. Alright. So at this point, I say goodbye.